Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the War in the West as we continue. So, we are beginning our movement from the south this time. We can tell that Odessa is held due to the fact that I cannot just simply walk in there, which is a shame. But it's something I expected. I didn't imagine for a single moment that it would not be held. So basically what we have in terms of choice now is basically, I need to stop saying basically, but basically we can advance over here to Nikolaev, or, which is probably the better move really, is considering that we do have a large river over here, though a minor tributary, or basically minor river at this point over here. We could probably save ourselves the hassle and instead adopt a movement to the north like this and then come around. We can have these forces by Odessa and Nikolaev taken out by the Romanian forces or other Axis alliance forces while the Germans keep on marching into the east. So we're going to need them as they do have by far the greatest combat value and by the far... yeah, they're just ready for action. So we're going to take that approach I just talked about then. So I'm going to move you here. Okay. Let's try and seal off this division over here then. Capture a little bit more fuel there. Awesome. Yeah, a little bit buggered now. Right. So I can disrupt this rail line as well as that rail line, which is pretty nice. We'll do that then. We'll seal this division further off from relief. Move you there. Move you there. Okay. So we're going to have to move our illustrious commander over here then. That's fine by me. Right, move this division over here. That's your core command. There we go. I do need to move these forces up. We do have some utility over here. Right. Basically, reconnaissance planes. Reconnaissance planes, interestingly Blenheims. Light bomb. Huh. Yep, just fighters. We do have BF 109Es. And then over here we do have some level bombers. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter if these guys move up then. Keep them fairly close to our starting point so they can have maximum access to fuel. But have them advance. I do need to get some more reconnaissance planes out here actually. Okay. So these are German planes then. We do have a hell of a lot of HE-111s there. There's a lot of HE-111s. We do have some reconnaissance planes over here as well. Okay. What we'll do then is we'll see. Okay. This is the 11th Army Airbase. I can assign some more reconnaissance then, which I will do. We'll go with the Junkers 88s. I imagine they have good range. Move you up there. Right, we'll move all this block of infantry up. That's going to seal all these forces off in here, which is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, Kiev is taken for the time being, though Eastern Kiev is obviously not going to be an easy target to take. But what we'll do then is, for the most part, as we stated earlier, is ignore Kiev as a vital target. We have, like, the only part of Kiev that really actually bloody matters, so that's fine. What we're going to basically find ourselves doing here is moving with the terrain. You can see here that this major river runs all the way down to Crimea. It's a huge river, basically. So you can see here, this is how the rivers run. Naturally, it's going to find it... Well, we're going to find it a lot easier to head down towards our main rally point over here, which I'm fine with. We'll find an easier point to cross, so we could maybe potentially cross here, we could maybe potentially cross here, whenever the train's good. It seems like we'd be able to possibly cross there, but I'd have to take a closer look at that terrain there to make a... Okay, no, didn't need to scout there. So yep, you can definitely see that this is a large river. There's no real easy place to cross it, but I imagine crossing over these rail points over here, these bridges, would probably give us a little bit of a some leeway. I don't know if that's an actual thing, honestly. I really could do with reading the manual again at some point, or at least reading it all. Okay. Regardless, we need to move up. Right, just outflank him. There we go, that's 2 infantry divisions defeated without even having to fire a single shot. Okay, move you here. Right, there we go. So in the south... Yep, these lines are converting just fine. Let's keep moving. Ah. Okay. The beautiful thing is, with us moving with this rail line, is as we find our good spot, really, it's going to be probably... I don't know, actually. I don't think it'd be a good idea going down this way. Probably up and then either down this line, which is probably a good idea. It's more center, so it'll help these forces a little bit too. Or that way, which would support the further south advancement. But I could probably do with having it more to the center line. So probably this fashion. Then we could have it maybe go through Chakasi, or even down here. Okay. So let's take a look at Kievan again, shall we? Was there any manufacturing here? No, there was rails and manpower. But at least it was a large city. It has some value as a VP. Okay. Okay, cavalry move in over here. I need to decrease the amount of room they have. Okay, we could set ourselves up for something over here. What do we have here then? Ah, there we go. Ah, so we have a Ride Coastal Army, so that's a high-level headquarters anyway. Having that thrown about is really going to help us out. Okay, that'll do. Okay. I could draw my supply from over here, actually. That is true. Though it's probably... Right, let's take a look at your supply. Supply details. Range to rail is only 6, MP to rail is only 8. Okay. Obviously range to rail is 0 because you're on top of that rail. Though I think having you move over here could probably be the better idea in the end. Pretty much because as we obviously convert further rails over here, I mean, we could go over there. But we'll eventually get to a point where I can have this, I don't know, probably down here. But at least from here, it's not having to cross over 2 rivers, it's only crossing over the 1 river. So I think that should factor in and make it a little bit easier for supplies to get out there. And we can try and take a look and see if that has made any difference at all. It's still the same at the moment, it may just take a time for it to actually change. This is just current status. This is just turn 5 supply details. So we might see a difference in turn 6. Okay. So the 4th Romanian Army. Did not mean to move it there. Right, so the 4th Romanian Army. See, we'll have a, Okay. What we'll do then is we'll have Army Group South over here. Well, 11th Army, I should say. Can't have anything assigned to you. We have Army Group Anton. Okay, let's move you up over here then. Damn. Right. I'd rather have these howitzers moved elsewhere. He's simply not in range for them to be of any real value. Okay, we have third Romanian army. Can we wipe this force out? What do we have here in terms of support? So we have artillery, howitzers, heavy howitzers, AA artillery. Huh. Heavy howitzers, 149mm guns. 105s. What do you have in terms of support available? Romanian artillery, 105s, 105s, 149s, 149s, okay. We'll have them within a few hexes and then at least you can support that. Do we have any pioneers? Oh, God damn it. It's a little bit of an annoying thing, really. Once the recording starts again, sometimes the game will get a bit laggy. No. Okay, this is the best we're gonna get then. I could move across here. Probably for the best, so we don't have the river crossing modifier. Break them. There we go, good. Right. 154 armoured vehicles there, and 77 guns, 12,461 men. That's fine. We've cleared the city over here then, that's good news. Nothing really of value there, but still. It's a city cleared, that means we can move on. Have you over there? Only a security, so we can take care of that easily. Right. We'll have this third Romanian army group. Or Romanian? Sounds like some kind of metal. Romanian. Romanian. That's brilliant. Okay. Let's have these armies made a subsidiary of the Third Romanian Army. Romanian. God, I keep saying it Romanian. Ooh, that's quite expensive. Ah, there's 4th Romanian Army. Okay. What we're going to have to do then is basically try to find the best way to spread our forces around so that each force is commanding a decent amount of men and not overburdened. These men aren't able to move. Neither of these. Okay. Rightio. And now we can start to move on to the German advances. So we'll go with the infantry. I'm really wasting time by having German forces do this. Annoyingly, I put myself into a blood position now where it's going to be difficult for me to back out. So we'll finish it. And we'll be done with it. Move on. Let the Hungarians take care of the rest. Right. Do we have any pioneers? We don't have any bloody pioneers. That's irritating. We... Actually, I don't think we do. I mean, that's 36. Yeah, I don't think we'd have the power to do that. What we can do then is ignore it and move on. We have a motorized and a mechanized. It seems to be the motorized that have all the defensive value. They're somehow well supplied. There's a lot of supply in Lvov. Okay. Right, let's just move. I'll have to just put some security forces like this over there just to cover it. But these divisions should have been moved up long ago. At least we can make up a decent amount of the ground. Okay, break this up. There we go, that should shield us. Okay. Good. Right, we do have a decent amount of Hungarian planes here. Ah, transport planes. Could I have you placed onto a different command? No. Okay. Oh. Ah. You're a subsidiary to Army Group South then, that's good. That means I can move these planes up. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. We'll move them over here then to the city. There's some actual transport planes in there. So that means once we do get closer to the rails, which we'll do next turn, I can then start to fly some supply out. That's good then, at least it's only a few supply planes, but that means that we can start to move some extra supply. At least they'll be doing a hell of a lot more over here than they will over there. There we go, just in range. Right. Have you there for the time being? Okay, so we have Tarnopol to cover, we have, what is this city over here? Rovno to cover with security forces, so let's do that. The lucky thing is our rail network doesn't really rely on these cities over here anymore. which is good news considering that these are large, rambunctious cities. That's going to make it difficult to cover. There's a lot of rail density here in the south. Right. Then we'll have you move it up over there to take that city. Vinitz that I'm talking about. Or Kiev, alternatively. Either or, honestly. I just have you assigned to the nearest security, nearest command. There we go. Have you double time it? Okay. Only one division? Ah, 2 divisions, okay. Ah, we have the city over here of Zaitimir. That's pretty sweet. That's another nice little victory for us there. Not really worth it, but hey, for that counts. Right, these armoured forces are cut off. That's fantastic. Now these forces well and truly have absolutely no hope of getting out. I mean, there's a little bit of supply in there, so that's fine. There we go. Have you changed command again? Right, actually. Motorized Airborne and Tank Division. If we cut that off, that'd be worthwhile. What the hell's their command? Oh. No, it just can't seem to get around that. Never mind. It's a nice little objective if we can manage it, but there's no need to throw everything at it for no reason. Ultimately, we need to reach Kiev and be ready to continue the advance. Sure, it would be nice to take out those forces, but that's not going to win us the war. Okay, here we go. We need to relieve these panzers. There's a little bit of a weird advance here, it's not very neat, but hey, it gets the job done. Right then, until next time guys, thank you for watching and goodbye.